What's going on, guys? Horror Junkies back with another video. It's been a week since Halloween ends. Feeling better about it?
The bitch lied to everybody. Fuck you, Jamie Lee Curtis.
So, to start this off, we're going to go on a little bit of Halloween ends rant. Read an article last week where in the casting of Corey, David Gordon Green and Jamie Lee Curtis told Rowan Campbell that he was gonna get a lot of backlash from fans.
And that's kind of unfair to put on his shoulders,
It is,
considering they're the ones that made the decision to do what they did.
well, and they also told him, and it wasn't just David Gordon Green; it was also Jamie Lee Curtis. So fuck you, Jamie.
Hey, the Peacock version wasn't no different. Not a single scene.
So they told Mr. Campbell that before that when they gave him the role, that fans were going to be pissed off and they wasn't going to like this movie. They wasn't going to like his role, and he should be prepared for the backlash that he was going to get after the movie came out. So, on my initial thought is, why in the fuck did they make this movie if they knew it was going to piss the fans off? If they knew that everybody, or let's just say 95% of the fucking people that watch this movie wasn't going to like it.
Money. And the fact that they already announced it was a trilogy and they kind of have to do the last movie.
Right, but I've seen, and here's the thing I don't like is every time you see Jamie Lee Curtis do anything about Halloween Ends, it's the same old mumble jumble bullshit about how it's about a survivor, it's about being treated different from others, it's about being bullied and blah 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 blah. It's a fucking horror movie. Are you fucking kidding me? It's not about healing. It's not. But I did like that part of this movie where she moved on. She had gotten help. She was writing a book. She was getting over it. She was actually celebrating Halloween. And yet, that was probably, that and the ending for me was probably the only part of the movie that I liked. Other than the fact that they crowd surfed Michael Myers like he was a fucking god. I mean, other than that, there were some things in an article that we seen where it said that Corey, when Michael grabbed his face, that he just was, after that happened, he was just tired of being bullied pretty much, and he just went on a fucking rant. The article made it sound like nothing was transferred, no evil was transferred to Corey. He was just tired of everybody's bullshit and decided to go on a fucking killing spree pretty much. And that right there makes more sense than just some evil transferring to him and shit. The one part I fucking hated more than any fucking thing is nobody in the fucking planet is gonna go whoop his ass and take his mask. That just don't make no fucking sense to me. None.
You know, when they was teaming up killing people, I was getting real Batman and Robin vibes.
Like whoever in the history of fucking life in any fucking Halloween movie, who has whooped Michael Myers' ass?
Busta Rhymes.
See, why?
See, man. No,
why did you have to bring that one up? See,
No, the part of the article I really enjoyed is when they were talking about they didn't mention the transfer of evil at all. They just made it seem like Corey ran into Michael, Michael let him go, and then that's what made him lose his shit because Michael let him live.
Yeah, like he was a little bitch.
Like that would have made if you would have done that instead of the stupid evil transfer or you just have Corey lose his mind because he doesn't know why Michael let him live when Michael normally kills people, that would have been interesting.
Yeah, yeah, I agree with that. Um, and when the movie first started, I kind of liked Corey. You know, the the first kill of the fucking movie was great. I'm not gonna lie, and it had to do with a kid, but I can't help it. It was fucking great.
This motherfucker scorpioned
It was,
himself.
yeah, literally probably one of the best kills in the movie. I'm just saying.
Dunk.
But on the plus side of that little fucker deserved it. I'm just.
When he hit the ground, his buddy said,
Oh boy. Oh boy. But, you know.
not to mention, there's about a bunch of other weird, out of place, stupid bullshit in this movie. Like, Corey's mom, for some reason, clearly wants to fuck him.
Or she was a fucking psycho.
For some reason.
And
Like,
hated him at the same time.
right, like she slaps him and then kisses him on the lips. Like, what?
Let's do it. Let's just do it right in front of your
Michael
stepdad.
and Lori should have been fucking. Since they're not siblings no more. Probably would have calmed Michael down.
You know what would have probably made this movie really likable for me? Is if Allison would have died. I'm just saying.
You know, I think that's the funny part about what I just said, is because they actually kind of reference that in the movie when Allison's talking to her coworker and she's like, "What if your grandma fell in love with Michael Myers?"
Yeah. I mean, I honestly hated Allison in this movie. I liked her in 18 and Kills. This movie I did not like her in. And I understand she was in a weird place in her fucking life because both her parents and boyfriend got killed, you know.
Her boyfriend got fucked
Oh,
up.
yeah. He died worse than her parents put together.
Her dad just got his neck snapped.
Yeah. Mommy got stabbed a bunch of times. Cameron got fucked up. I mean, literally.
Well, he got stabbed a handful of times. Fucking thrown down the hallway.
Neck jerked everywhere.
Neck jerked everywhere. Broke through a banister. And then to finish it all off, neck snap.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Like, he suffered more than anybody in that movie. Other than the woman who, from Kills, who lived, and she was in
Yeah.
Ends. Who would have thought she'd have lived? She got a light bulb through the neck.
And he twisted it.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure it was jugular. Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm not a doctor or nothing.
Yeah, it was funny though, because when he killed her or when he stabbed her with it, like most people would have just failed. She just like walked and jerked at the same time, making that noise and shit, and then fell on the other side of the kitchen so she could watch her husband get fucked up by some knives.
Would have made it even. I'm glad they didn't go that route because shit. They brought her back, which is already unbelievable. Imagine if her husband survived.
Oh, you ain't lying.
That motherfucker got stabbed with like 50 knives and shit.
So another thing I seen online for Ends is there's this petition out from the fans who want this movie remade. And I'm just going to come straight out the gate by saying that shit's not going to happen. I don't give a fuck how many signatures you get. It's not going to happen.
Like, are you fucking high on methamphetamines? Like,
Since when have you ever seen somebody get pissed off because a movie sucked and they remake it because the fans ain't happy? Never.
you really think Blumhouse is gonna pay
Never.
to have that movie made again?
First of all,
Jamie Lee Curtis ain't gonna come back for it.
Evidently, David Gordon Green doesn't give a shit what the fans want or what they think. Because he made this movie knowing it was going to suck.
He knew what the fans wanted in the first two movies.
Right. So, for those of you who believe in this petition, I'm just going to tell you right off the bat, it's not going to happen. There's no. First of all, this movie's on the verge of making a little bit of money or breaking even. At this point,
I don't even know what the budget was for the movie.
I believe they said the budget was in between 20 and 30 million dollars. And at this point, I guess the first weekend it was at 41, but that's not profit. They still got a bunch of bills to pay off of that.
Yeah,
so
they ain't even broke even yet.
They would almost have to make $100 million before they're starting to make money. So there's a lot of people that still need to be paid, you know.
You need to pay Rowan Campbell a little bit more, you know, because he got fucked.
Oh yeah, he did, and most definitely, you know. And you can't blame him because, yes, he is an actor that's been in several different things that nobody's ever heard of. But you can't blame him.
Why would you not jump on the chance to be in a Halloween movie?
Right, exactly. And he was probably thinking, okay, maybe this will work out. You know, maybe the story's gonna be great and it'll be okay. No, Rowan, it's not.
No. You need a better agent.
So
work for better directors.
For those of you, this movie's not going to get remade because then they really won't make no money. Universal's not going to have it. Blumhouse is not going to have it. The bad part about it is David Gordon Green obviously don't care what the fans want, but yet he's coming out with The Exorcist next year.
And it's supposed to be a direct sequel to the original.
And so, does he not think that fans ain't gonna remember the bullshit he did with Halloween Ends and maybe boycott his ass? And just not. I mean, who knows? That maybe they don't. Maybe they'll watch it. I mean, it's just gonna happen.
We'll watch it.
We'll watch it.
Because let me be honest here. If what has come out about The Exorcist is true, that they're doing a direct sequel to the original, even if it was able to succeed, if you don't get Linda Blair back, nobody's going to like it anyway.
He's not getting her back.
Because if it's supposed to be a sequel to the original, you kind of need her.
He's not going to get her back. I don't. You know, if he does, it'll surprise the shit out of me because things state that movie scared the fuck out of her and fucked her up for life. So,
and people were also sending her death threats as a child because they thought she was actually possessed.
So,
just goes to show you how stupid people actually
I don't really foresee her being in it. If she does,
she came back for the second one, so
yeah, she might come back. You never know. So,
and the second one was garbage.
For this remake of this Halloween Ends, guys, just deal with it. It's over. It's done. It's a done deal. Just move on. Because even if let's just say they so happen to say, okay, let's remake this movie.
Which won't happen.
They gonna make it bad. How do you make it better? Or how do you make it pleasing? You probably don't. The one thing that did suck to me more than anything in this movie is Michael Myers took a back seat to fucking Corey. And they made him look like a bitch. Other than that, you know, and trying to make it a love story, nobody
care.
Yeah, I mean, seriously.
And then when he wrestled Michael to the ground and took his mask off, he said, "You're just an old man in a Halloween mask."
So
that old man fucked you up.
You guys with this petition, just wait for the next movie. Because there's going to be another one. I promise you.
Give it about 10 years.
I promise you. Maybe 5.
And if you really think,
Maybe 5.
if you're one of these people that really think this petition's going to solve anything, you're not just wrong. You're stupid.
So that's it on this Halloween ends deal. Because, I mean, honestly, there's really not much else to say about it just because it's a done deal. Everybody was hoping for something a lot better. We didn't get it. It's time to move on, you know, and either wait for the next one or, you know, who knows how long it's going to be. It could be 5, could be 10, could be 15 years. Yeah, we just don't know. After this one, they might say, Rob Zombie, here, you can make a third one. Let's hope not.
It can't be no worse than Halloween Ends.
So, but in other horror news,
Considering this video was supposed to be about more than just one thing.
That's right. That's right. So in other horror news, Trick or Treat got its theatrical release yesterday.
And I bet it's making a
October
shit
21st.
ton of money.
It came out straight to DVD when they
All the way
released
back in
it,
2009.
and never got a theatrical release. And it gets one this year, which is absolutely cool because Sam's the shit. Everybody loves Sam. Who knows of Sam? He's a badass.
Sam's a shit.
And to make it even better, they've announced the second one.
And they did it at a convention for Trick or Treat, which was the only way you should ever announce a sequel.
Absolutely badass. Absolutely badass. Can't wait for the second one. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. And
I really hope they stick to the anthology thing.
yeah, because
And just have Sam be the center point of all of them.
right, like the little separate stories, which I mean that's how Art the Clown got started, and then he got his own movies. You know what I mean? And maybe Sam's gonna get his own movie. That'd be pretty badass. Art the Clown started out the same way Sam did. And speaking of Terrifier 2,
Still ain't seen it,
still ain't seen it.
sadly.
Only because we live in a small ass town and they didn't release it here.
Bullshit.
Fuck them.
Fuck them.
But we will definitely eventually see it. And
You'll know when we do.
we're going to do a video on it for sure. I've heard some really foul shit about this movie, though. I've heard people are walking out of the theater. People are actually puking in the theater. First of all, anybody who knows anything about the Terrifier, do not take their fucking kids to watch this movie in the movie theater. And there was articles I've seen where people were saying that parents were leaving because they had kids with them because the movie was so gory. Why in the fuck are you taking your kids to a fucking movie like that anyway? I mean, did you not watch the first one?
Probably not.
It's like, seriously.
Probably saw
What
the
the
trailer
fuck?
for the second one. Was like, oh, that looks interesting.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
There's killing in the trailer.
Oh, yes. There's a lot of blood in the trailer, too. Like, I mean, seriously.
Some people are just stupid.
If you have young kids, you should not take them to see this movie because it's pretty fucked up.
On another note, if you're puking during a horror movie, you're just a bitch. Like, this is the bottom line.
They said it even went as far as there was people passing out. Like, literally. I mean, I ain't never been that scared.
I could literally watch all 3 Human Centipede movies and be eating at the same exact time and not care at all.
I ain't even watched the first one. I don't want to. And I love horror. But at some point, horror has to fucking end somewhere. And that would be it. Fuck that. I ain't trying to watch motherfuckers who got their lips sewed to somebody else's ass. No. And the only one that gets to eat is the first one. He's the lucky one.
You gotta eat dog food.
He ain't got to eat shit. I mean, he's the lucky one. I eat the dog food. Shit. I'm telling you right now. Mm-mm.
Get some sweet baby rays on.
Sweet baby rays. Could you imagine being the last motherfucker? Mm-mm. Nope. I couldn't even imagine being the second one. Nope. Not me. I can't even. Nope. I don't even want to watch it. Not only nope, but hell nope. So, in other horror news, The Mean One, due to be released on streaming December 15th, which is going to be a Grinch horror movie. Fuck yeah. I mean, I could see it because there was points in Jim Carrey's Grinch where he could have killed some motherfuckers. I mean, it could have happened.
It looked like he wanted to.
There were some dark moments in it. And for those of you who
Mother Mayo, don't look at me like this.
and for those of you who probably think that this might be stupid,
Just remember that they're making a Winnie the Pooh horror movie.
well, that too.
We
And
need
the
to watch.
Grinch, the Grinch sounds so much better, by the way. And unlike Winnie the Pooh, David Howard Thornton is playing the Grinch, who is Art the Clown and the Terrifier. So that makes it that much more interesting.
I hope he talks.
Well, I mean, you got to be the Grinch and talk. It's going to be really interesting to hear him talk and how well he acts with. You know what I mean? He's a really good actor without talking.
Yeah, he can already act out.
You know what I mean?
Act the hell out of some shit and not even have to say.
Yeah,
a word.
like he's a really good actor without talking. So I'm really eager to fucking see how he does in this role. And instead of Cindy Lou Who, it's Cindy You Know Who. She might have done some things.
That means halfway through this movie, it's just gonna be porn.
So, and that's the day before my birthday, so I'm really stoked. They haven't announced what streaming services are coming out to yet. It's not going to theaters; it's going straight to streaming. No announcement yet on what streaming services is getting at, but I'm excited. Like, also said that about Halloween Ends, and I was highly disappointed.
The trailer made it look so good.
So.
And
Well,
then none of the shit that was in the trailer was in the movie.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say that too. They cut a lot of shit out of it. So, but I'm looking forward to seeing how David Howard Thornton portrays the Grinch in this horror movie, which hopefully is badass.
We need more Christmas horror movies.
Oh yeah,
Like, so far we've gotten Krampus, which was good, and now we're getting the mean one.
well they like back in the day had like Silent Night, Deadly Night, which is pretty fucking
Black
good.
Christmas.
So they've done them. They just need to do more of them. You know, I'd like to see a butchering at Thanksgiving or something. You know, it'd be kind of cool. Motherfuckers get up there, eat. You know, you got them relatives that want to take home food and shit. Motherfuckers get crazy and just start killing motherfuckers. Man, that's my food.
Watch Thanksgiving.
No.
Couple, bitch.
So, yeah, I mean, there's definitely a big lineup of movies this year for Halloween. You can go watch Netflix. There's a lot of streaming services that's got really good movies coming out between now and Halloween. Just a shit ton to watch. This year's been really great for horror movies. Whether it's just streaming or coming out in the movies. Hellraiser was good. Still got to watch Smile. Hopefully that's in the cards this weekend or
And that's
soon.
that's on a streaming service, so I'm surprised we haven't watched that yet. You gotta watch the fucking Jeepers Creepers. Damn.
You know, I've seen a lot of reviews on that, and I'm not looking forward to it.
I'm not either. I saw a post. the other day. It said, "This is not Jeepers Creepers. This is a crackhead."
So that's going to be this video, guys. Just remember, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell. Just hit it. Just hit it. That way you know every time Horror Junkies come out with a video, you know right away. And also follow us on YouTube, on Facebook, and Slasher app. And that seems to be it. I think we're good. Till next time, guys, this is Horror Junkies, and we're out.